And Al-Hazim face a real test here, but they do have quality players. Maybe inspire them. We have seen one or two shocks already in the rush. Awareness, which is a very important issue. Al-Nassr make their Abdul Rahman Al-Dakil leading that. The Syrian international will get the game underway for Al-Hazim. They have their first win on the board. Now they take on the current leaders, Al-Nassr, wearing all yellow this evening, defending the goal away to our right in the first half. And here is Fabio Martins looking for support. What are the keys to the game tonight, Don?
Well, keys to the game for Al-Hazim is, can you try and get more disciplined, try and grow yourself? Side that's only conceded 2 goals all season and been flawless.
Times in the game, Talisca scored a hat-trick, but Paulo Ricardo scored an equalising goal for Al-Hazim 9 minutes into added time. Ronaldo. Now Angelo looking for Mane. And the pull-back fighting Coman, brilliant save! He's there, but it's the game's first corner. Worked short by Angelo to Al-Bashal. And then the cross is eventually clear, but Al-Bashal will gather again. He scored the winner when these two sides met here in the King's Cup last season, a 2-1 win. His spot down the right. He looks to feed Coman again, but Al-Hazim recover it, and then it's almost given away, but it's a good challenge by Al-Dakil to rob Al-Bashal. And here is Al-Samar in field to Al-Sayali. The ball forward is tidied up by Inigo Martinez, very close down there. The Frenchman signed from Fortuna Sittard in the Dutch Eredivisie. Angelo. Yaya, look at how many yellow shirts are forward. Yaya has to go back to Al-Kabadi, and his crossfield ball cut out by Fahmy, and Al-Bashal will have to play this, and in the end it's gathered by Al-Akidi.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Al-Nassr with 5 wins, 19 goals scored, only 2 conceded. Al-Hazim with 5 points from their opening 5 games as Sayoud looks to play it forward to Al-Harbi against Al-Akli, but Fabio Martins missed a penalty in that game as the offside.
Seeing this arm of Al-Nassr, that high line. There's the early chance for Kingsley Coman again, but what a save from Varela. Strong left hand, powerful save.
Game this season, they beat one of the favoured teams in the King's Cup, Neom SC, by 2-1. Al-Samar scoring both goals is only so far for Al-Hazim, and they've got a big game against Al-Qadsiya on Tuesday. Al-Qadsiya dropping points. Surprisingly today, Al-Oqdoud getting a 0-0 draw with 10 players away from home as Fabio Martins goes down, challenged by Al-Bashal. And
there's lots to like about this Al-Nassr side. Score goals in this team.
Al-Kabari 1-2 with Coman, and that cross is swirled in and headed behind by Al-Harbi.
Yeah, he must have known that Sadio Mane was standing behind him there.
Swinger is guided clear initially. Yaya will try and win it back. Simakan also involved, and then Martinez with a good ball wide towards Angelo, who fires the ball in, but it's Sayoud who's in the way. 15 minutes of game so far in the Russian Saudi League, and they are pushing hard here as well. Angelo in towards Simakan, and the ball just dribbling. As we've heard, is a very vocal goalkeeper, which is a good thing.
I mean, everyone stepped away from it. I think Ronaldo's going to take the shot on. I still think it's ambitious to score from there.
that
Al-Nassr.
That's Faku been inconsistent so far, but Al-Nassr have put together some very good results. The Al-Nassr on the opening day by 5-0. Al-Ittihad, just as they did 2 seasons ago, are finding it difficult to follow up a title success with a strong defence, although it's the early days, of course. But if Al-Nassr win this game, they'll already be 8 points clear of them.
Well, that would have been the message from Ronaldo in that huddle. I'm pretty sure win tonight, 3 points clear. Put a bit of daylight between.
It will really build up the expectation before the first really big Riyadh derby of the season. João Felix leaving it for Abu Shal. Kabadi, but he was sold short there by João Felix, rather dived in on the challenge. Here is Angelo. Mane. Hazim were looking for a free kick there, but nothing given. Sayoud. Coman trying to find Ronaldo, but just crowded out. It was Al-Sayali who made the challenge. Coman again.
Yaya towards Sadio Mane. Defender got his body in. I think he might have took an awkward land. He was in. Yeah, he's took an awkward one right on the side of the heel there. That'll be painful.
Now Al-Sayali. Spin from Sayoud. The ball's been given away, but then Coman has been robbed by Sayoud. Fabio Martins was making that early run in behind. There is that high line from Al-Nassr. Al-Sawah is just having to try and stay on side.
Well, both of them made the run, Al-Samar and Fabio Martins.
They did, relatively speaking, cause some problems. Now Ronaldo. Back to Yaya, who skips into the penalty area. He can hit the byline here, and it bounces behind for a corner kick. Ronaldo must have a very good barber at the moment, because he's visiting every week. Sharp. Yeah, absolutely. Angelo with the corner.
Simakan's gone down.
Yeah, no real challenge there because Simakan went down. Rosier. Now Martins. There's that early ball forward, looking for Al-Samar, but not really the execution.
Good idea, though.
No goal in the opening 15 minutes here for Al-Nassr tonight. Now Mane. Good challenge by Al-Harbi. Sayoud, player who has won titles in Egypt, Bulgaria and his native Algeria. That's a good run from him here. Now Martins. He goes for goal, but it's a comfortable save for Al-Akidi. Going down.
It's an embarrassing part of the modern.
Simakan. Ronaldo. Mane waits in the centre. Ronaldo may be looking to open out the angle. And the shot fired in by Angelo, but it's a good save.
To be awkward as it bounced just in front of him.
A sign from Vitoria Guimarães. Kini at the other end. We've got 2 goalkeepers here heading to the World Cup next summer. Al-Akidi with Saudi Arabia and Bruno Varela with Cape Verde. Hooked away this time by Al-Nakhil. Scored that winning goal last week, his first ever goal. Al-Abdoud looked to be a cross which drifted in, but in Al-Hazim's situation, he'll take anything. Abu Shal. Leaping is Ronaldo, but just beyond him. And then Yaya wrestled to the ground by Al-Harbi. It will be a free kick.
They have not found.
He needs one more goal 480 in the Russian Saudi League. He got his 800th. He's also got 99 goals for Al-Nassr in the major club competitions. The Russian Saudi League, the King's Cup, the Jalop. Over this free kick. Yaya then has to stop to ensure he stays onside, and his cross is delivered in, and Ronaldo forcing another excellent save from Varela.
Well, our goalkeeper's on fire. I mean, that's such a difficult attempt that from Ronaldo. Bouncing a yard in front of you, on your left foot, all about the Yaya in the build-up, but still, great effort, and another brilliant save from Varela.
Well, the free kick has been given for offside, but Varela didn't know that, and big strong hand again to make sure he got the distance. Al-Nassr will be a throw in southwest of here, north of Riyadh. We've got plenty of rivals around here in the Al-Qasim region, Al-Khaloud and Al-Town and Al-Najma this season. Al-Najma's wait for a point goes on after Al-Ahly beat them 1-0 on Thursday night. Simakan. Koman. Looking to take on Al-Nakhil. Claims his shirt was being pulled, but here is Rozier. Al-Nakhil. Abu Shal stepping in. Koman.
Such a fluid system that they play. It's probably only Al-Khaibari is a holding midfield player. The rest of them have got license to go forward.
Heading down, but Al-Shankiti was caught. It's almost a
Martinez, the two centre-backs, have got Khaibari in front of them. Being that front screen, Yaya full-back. Before you can get to João Felix, Koeman, Ronaldo, Mane.
Mane flicked on by João Felix. Koeman, of course, has had such a good start since arriving from Bayern Munich. Inigo Martinez taken down well by Mane. The angle's tight, and in the end the shot is lifted over. Corner kick's been given.
Yeah, good defender from Al-Shankiti. Just the block on, just on and off, just sliding in.
Al-Shankiti now trying to deal with going short again to Abu Shal. Here is the cross. Simakan was rising. Tunkar's clearance away, and then the chip shot in the end from João Felix, but into the arms of Varela.
Yeah, it's too casual that from João Felix, because he wasn't trying to score. He was trying to hit it with his instep towards the far post to keep it alive.
I think he was hoping for Ronaldo to be on the move, but he wasn't. Abu Shal. Al-Khaibari, but he's robbed by Fabio Martins. It'll be a yellow card for that foul.
Definite yellow card. It's a foul that he thinks he...
Abdullah Al-Khaibari does have a goal this season in Asian Champions League 2, and Al-Khazim make a real mess of the free kick because the offside flag is... Appeals for offside as Al-Samar seemed to come back, and eventually the flag is raised against Al-Harbi in the end.
Yeah, he's trying to get forward. Al-Harbi's had some good touches in the game.
There's plenty of room here for Yaya. Koeman coming in at the far post, and the header from João Felix. Well, he can score in any way he wants at the moment. And the man of the moment has put Al-Nassr.
He's a mile onside. It's a mile onside. But you have to say the header from João Felix is exceptional. That is some header from there. Simple move, ball over the top from Angelo. Clever little dink cross from Yaya, with a superb header that from João Felix.
Well, it was Tunkar who was playing everybody on side. And João Felix, a hat-trick last week. And that's his 12th goal of the season in all competitions. Nine goals now in the Russian Saudi League. And I'm sure that Yad El-Kadri will be disappointed that his team have started well and they've been done by the high line.
Yeah, I think it's a case of Al-Harbi just being a little bit too high, and there's no pressure on the ball from Angelo.
Fabio Martins really had to play that blind, and Simakan was there.
Yeah, I was just thinking, if it's not Al-Khaibari on the ball deep at Al-Nassr, when Angelo comes deep, he does play the game like a quarterback. He's got a lovely left foot. He's got a range of pass as well.
Simakan. It was Al-Bashal looking to play it forward and then leave it for Coman. See where Martins was, and it's been given away. João Felix. Here is Ronaldo onto the left foot, blocked well though by Al-Shankiti. Back infield to João Felix, and I think he was trying to flick it further on to either Coman or Mane, but it's gone behind.
Game back to 1-1. They've got to get their foot down. They're looking like it's inevitable before the press. He went through the gears.
Well, last season, that's the sort of game which they would have made really heavy weather of at that stage. Bashal. All the way back. Rosier just gets a foot in.
It just feels inevitable before Al-Nassr get the next goal in the game. They are absolutely cruising. Playing some wonderful football.
Well, but for Bruno Varela, the game could be over already.
Ronaldo just working that channel. It was on his left foot, wasn't it?
Martinez, but he is a very unselfish player. As you were saying, Don, in this team, playing in that position, he can do some real damage with that range of Otavio. Arguably, he's got a bit more energy around the pitch as well.
I'd agree with that.
Coman. Angelo. Ronaldo. They are the home team, but the bulk of the support is for Al-Nassr. 6 shots already in the game, 3 on target. Al-Fazim with just 1. Ronaldo, though, robbed there by Al-Dakil, but very quickly the yellow shirts have it back. Lost to Al-Nassr on the opening night. Maybe more significantly in the long term, we'll have to wait and see. There'll be 4 points clear of both Al-Hilal and Al-Qadsiya. Mane with the cross in, Ronaldo rising. Coman will keep this ball alive. Al-Bashal. Al-Kabari. Coman again, in towards Ronaldo, just got a touch there, and the shot from João Felix is cleared off the line.
I mean, he can't be looking to score from here, surely. I'm not sure the great man can score from there. He might walk away from it.
He's played it short, it's been given away. Al-Nassr almost running the ball out of play, and here is Coman anyway. João Felix. Ronaldo.
João Felix didn't see Kingsley Coman to his right-hand side, but he was completely open.
Sayoud blocked by Yaya. He then clears. Angelo. Rosier, though, almost wins it back. Mane, though, working hard. Here is Al-Samar again, looking to pick his way through, but he can't go beyond Martinez. He will now try and orchestrate the counter-attack. João Felix. And Al-Fazim don't really need broken play like that. That's in contrast to recent seasons where they've undoubtedly had talented individuals, but they played like a team of individuals at times.
Yeah, they've got a manager in Jorge Jesus, all about the team.
Now Coman. It's a good ball wide to Al-Harbi. See Ali. Rising though was Yaya. Oh. Angelo with a lovely touch to release Mane. The crossing is blocked by Tunkar.
He's playing like he owns the match, doesn't he, Angelo? Playing with so much
Back again. Joao Felix. It's just overhit beyond Mane. But it's one-way traffic at the moment. In the right place at the right time. The board out is always thinking about new ways of trying to win a game or break a team down, and he had about 3 different formations in the Al-Fatah game last week. But he's got the flexibility to do that. Rather like at Al Hilal 2 seasons ago, if players buy into it, then you can really do special things. Ronaldo. Joao Felix in the centre. The back heel releasing Mane. Appeals for handball against Tunkar. The referee seeming to... Oh, Angelo again. Coman coming over to this left-hand side for a spell. Terrific play into the penalty area, fired in with so much pace that it evades everybody.
So good. The trick and then the pace from Kingsley Coman to get to the byline.
Angelo. Coman rising for the header, and the flag's up for offside.
The referee just the chest of Tunkar.
He's doing just having words with Al-Shankiti.
There was a change of position for Al-Shankiti.
They've gone to
back 4. Yeah, Al-Shankiti's come into this right back slot, so they are changing to a back 4. Dakil and Tunkar, the 2 centre-backs.
Simakan. Coman. Al-Dakil coming out to try and meet him. Angelo. Coman waiting for Aboushal on the overlap. Al-Dakil will flick it away. Rosier. And Al-Dakil will complete the clearance. Ronaldo, he'll have other ideas. It's one back well. Sayoud's had a decent game so far, riding the challenges there. And looking to release the run of Al-Samar. Al-Samar continuing here, but Simakan...
Ball back, but he runs as fast as he can. He gets out to the player as fast as he can, then he's patient and he's strong, doesn't buy any sort of trick, eyes on the ball.
Fine striker, but he's unlikely to outpace someone like Simakan at the moment. 155 Russian Saudi League goals for him. Got 11 in 17 last season, but it wasn't enough to keep Al-Arabah in the top flight. Aboushal. Rosier. And Martinez. Mane. Angelo again. And Al-Dakil will get the yellow card for trying to swap shirts before half-time.
That's an easy one for the referee.
And that back heel is delicious from Joao Felix, and the crossing headed behind by Tunkar. It will be a corner kick.
Doesn't feel like they have to make sure Al-Hazim they don't concede again just before half-time. It's not the end of the world if you go in 1-0 down.
Angelo will take this, the usual routine, short to Abushal, back to Angelo. He flips in the cross and it's claimed well by Bruno Varela.
He's been their best player, the goalkeeper, Varela. Without him, it could have been 3.
That didn't really tell the story. Fabio Martins missing a penalty and then Ali Majrashi clearing one off the line before racing downfield to seal the win for Matthias Jaisler's team.
Still got a problem, Yaya.
There will be a minimum of 3 more minutes. That game occurred in first half added time. Ronaldo just winning that back. Joao Felix. Coman. Ronaldo waits on the edge of the penalty area. Tried to create the angle for Coman again. But now it's won back by Angelo. And his shot clips the outside of the post. It was a good save, I think, in the end.
Might have took a little deflection on the way through. Not sure what the referees give,
May
but
have been annoyed the free kick wasn't given earlier, but Al-Nassr were able to continue. 7th corner for them. Coman just having to check his run to stay onside. Now he delivers the cross. Joao Felix is waiting. Another header from him. Simakan falling to the turf dramatically, but it's a goal kick. Martinez stepping in. Angelo. Joao Felix. I've seen that scoop for Ronaldo before this season, but doesn't quite come off there. Angelo. Martinez. Abushal. Coman. Al-Kabari. Abushal. Time here for the cross. It's Mane who wins the header at the far post. I think Ronaldo was maybe thinking about the big overhead kick, but it never quite fell for him. Sayoud, probably the best outfield player for Al Hazim so far, and he's got the free kick there. And that is half-time. Only 1 goal so stand. Al-Nassr are moving towards their 6th
position. It's difficult.
Jorge Jesus is the ringmaster, of course, and everything goes through him. And that has also been one of the major differences for Al-Nassr this season, as Mane plays it forward. There's an early opportunity in the second half here. Angelo, and the cross in from Abushal. Joao Felix, Ronaldo, and it's cleared off the line by Al-Shankiti.
Brilliant block. The 2 fullbacks for Al-Nassr have just switched. Has gone in at right back, and another early chance for Al-Nassr.
Well, Ronaldo kept. Coman may just have been. Al-Nakhil working it forward now. Rosier. Confirmation of the changes. Al Hazim taking off Al Harbi, and Yaya replaced by Sultan Al Ghanam. Simakan. Al Ghanam just in front of us on this near side. He's the target of that breaking ball forward from Simakan. He's got support from Coman. Al Ghanam has gone down, clutching his face, and there
might have been a flailing arm, which is a little.
3rd yellow card for Al Hazim in the game. And a free kick here, which Angelo is over. And at the moment, nobody's picked up Al Ghanam, stood on the edge of the penalty area.
Well, it's a semi-go for goal here, Angelo. He'll try and whip this one towards target.
Angelo will take the free kick. It's clipped in, and the header this time is wide from Joao Felix.
Harder skill than the first. Difficult skill to try and score from there. It's well worked.
Now Rosier. Sayoud in pursuit. Al-Akidi leaving his penalty area. Al-Ghanam. Now Rosier. That's a good ball. Here is Martin, Sayoud and Al-Samar wait inside the penalty area. Headed away though by Al-Bashar. Al-Say Ali, and he's been fouled. It's a free kick for Al-Hazim. And
Jorge Jesus has seen before. Sayoud might fancy this. It's in a good area for him, central. So he has got options to go left or right.
Al-Samar is also addressing it. Yet to score in the Russian Saudi League for Al-Hazim. Title winner with Al-Ahly a decade ago, but he's still here scoring goals. And it will be Sayoud or Al-Samar. Not too far wide.
Yeah, good power. Tried to blast it through the wall. You're always going to pull it towards the goalkeeper's right-hand side. Just too much power, but not a bad attempt.
Al-Nassr making a change at half-time with Al-Ghanam replacing Yahya. Koman. Back pass from Al-Dakil. Barella doing well. Once again, he has had a fine game in goal for Al-Hazim. Simakan. Al-Ghanam. Angelo. Martinez. Al-Nassr did have that warning that Don was talking about against Al-Fatah last week, and I'm sure that's a point that Jorge Jesus was making to his team at half-time. Simakan. Touch from Koman doesn't quite find Al-Ghanam.
Yeah, they're not the type of side Al-Nassr to sit on a one.
Koman took that ball down well. Ronaldo makes the run off him down the centre. Al-Shankiti though read that well. Rosier. Al-Say Ali. Al-Hazim seem to be better organised defensively.
I think so. The shape looks a bit better.
Mane just crowded out there, but here is Al-Ghanam. Joao Felix. Al-Ghanam. And it was Al-Say Ali finding Martins, but that's a poor ball straight to Al-Kabadi. Koman. Rosier is down, but here is Angelo who strikes it. Al-Say Ali was in the way, and it breaks kindly here. The player's been halted with Al-Hazim looking to build an attack due to an injury at the other end of the field. Rosier.
Again, there's not much in it.
I wonder if Yad Al-Qadri would have preferred the advantage there. Al-Samar. Sayoud. Al-Rashid. Al-Say Ali. Sayoud.
Starting to find a little bit of confidence. Moving the ball better.
Fabio Martins. Al-Nassr. Appeals for handball. Nothing given though. Angelo has fouled and it will be a free kick.
Not sure this was ever a handball when the ball gets blasted at you.
Koman. Now Koman released by Angelo. Ronaldo waits at the far post. It's laid back to Mane, but cut out well by Al-Rashid, but it quickly comes back. João Felix. Tonkar with the block, not once but twice.
He's trying to play that early delivery there. João Felix towards Ronaldo at the far post,
which Angelo will take. First corner of the second half for Al-Nassr. Coman with the cross in. Simakan was challenging. Rosier there was able to clear the ball away. And here is Ronaldo, suddenly released beyond the goalkeeper, and Bruno Varela.
Well, Ronaldo's saying
there was no touch.
Ronaldo's saying check. My initial thought it was a dive from Ronaldo. I could be. As he chops to his left-hand side, did Varela catch him? This will tell us the slow motion. Well, if it is, it's very, very minor.
Ronaldo was very quickly.
I'm not sure why he didn't finish it first time, Ronaldo. I don't think he needed to chop the goalkeeper. It's just, did he catch him on the way through? I don't think he did. I'm not just sure I see a touch.
But of course it will be checked. Faisal Al-Balawi, the referee. His treatment currently going on anyway.
I think he's more upset with himself, Ronaldo, for not taking the opportunity to finish it off. There's no need to try and chop the goalkeeper there. He was on his right foot, was right in front of him.
Play going off is Basil Ali. They will continue, no penalty.
He missed one last week, didn't he, Ronaldo?
He did, it was a great save. And
scored a worldie about a minute later.
He's very quick to change the narrative. A goal from João Felix. Bushal is penalised. Back with Bruno Varela. Al-Samar. Al-Rashid looking for Sayoud. Just for a moment he was in behind Bushal. Mane. Shankiti. Here is Al-Sayali. Rosier. The early ball. Carvalho is the first player to come on. As in both the Barcelona, typical of them so far this season. Of course, they got that win at Al-Nassr. Also drew at Damak and 0-0 against Al Fatah. Two of the teams around them. And then higher up the league they were beaten, but only 1-0 against Al Shabab and 2-0. By the time he brings the ball down, the challenge is made by Al Kharian. Angelo again. João Felix. Al Ghanam.
Needed to be stood up to the far post from Ronaldo.
The flag was up for offside in the end, so it will be a free kick. Angelo. Mane. Here is Coman. João Felix. Angelo. Mane. Ronaldo on towards João Felix. The challenge is made by Tonkar, but here is Mane. He's in, but he drags it wide.
Slick move that for Al-Nassr. I'm going to say it doesn't tell the full tale, does it? They're struggling in the second half, Al-Nassr. They're still be a threat to get the next goal in the game because of the quality that they've got, but in terms of the rhythm, they need to improve.
Well, to win a title, you need to win games in all sorts of ways. You've seen them at their scintillating best at times this season, but also you have to learn well again. Carvalho. Rashid. Quana was offside, but the player making the run down the right wasn't, but it breaks down anyway. Simakan.
Got to find a way, getting Kingsley Coman on the ball a lot more. He had loads of touches in the first half, and I've seen a goal, didn't he?
Yeah, also scored today in the Bundesliga. It looks to be another player to roll off their production line. Habashi, and the cross diverted wide by the way, and then fired back through the crowd, but it's a comfortable save for Al-Akidi. Martinez. Simakan. Wesley will be coming on in the Russian Saudi League for the first time this season. He's been involved in the cup competition, scored a couple of goals. Coman, well, he's done well. Al-Nassr. João Felix waits at the near post, but it's deeper than that. Tonka managing to ride the challenge of Coman, but the ball will go behind. It will be. It can be a test for any side, and I'm sure they'll be fired up to meet Al-Nassr as Al-Nassr. Came short, but it's all clear by Rosier. Simakan. 3 shots in the game, Al-Hazim. 2 on target. Martinez. Runs his hand through his hair to give you an indication of his state of mind at the moment, the Al-Nassr coach. Wesley. Ronaldo around the corner, Coman wriggling into space. And Varela again, magnificent for Al-Hazim.
In the top corner, another brilliant save from Varela. Clever flick from Ronaldo around the corner. And that was the chance for Al-Nassr to make it 2. Outstanding save again from Al-Hazim's man of the match so far. We're 4 minutes left on the clock now. There's nothing to lose.
Mane steps away from that challenge, and he's released the pace of Wesley deep into the penalty area. Pull back to Ronaldo! And Ronaldo finishes the job. 6 successive wins for Al-Nassr. The last time that happened, they won the title.
Devastating finish. Just as Al-Hazim thought they could nick something from the game. Devastating counter-attack. Full of speed, full of quality. And the top man, Ronaldo, has finished it off. Sadio Mane had a big influence on this goal. Corner there, took a couple of players out of the equation. Probably should have been fouled. And once he plays it into Wesley's stride, look at Ronaldo, he's off. Great touch from Mane round the corner. Ronaldo's thinking, right, I'm in, I'm off. Can Wesley find me? And he pulls it back onto his left foot. Terrific finish.
His 80th goal in the Russian Saudi League. His 950th career goal. The race for the 1,000 is well and truly on. And once again, it's Ronaldo who has the final coming on shortly for Al-Nassr.
It's a goal, the second goal that'll have Jorge Jesus a lot happier. 3 clear at the top.
Boutuil. Al-Rashid. Al-Khazin picked off at the time when maybe they were thinking to flood more players forward. They've got a throw in here, deep inside Al-Nassr territory, deep into the 90th minute. There will be a minimum of 6 more minutes. Three points clear of Al Town, 4 clear of Al Hilal and Al Qadsiya, 6 clear of Al Ahly, and 8 clear of Al Ittihad.
Well, they took them out of the equation. I don't think Al Ittihad are making 8 points up on Al-Nassr, the form that they're in.
Well, that goal may have changed your opinion on your man of the match. You can use that QR code to have your say now. But once again, João Felix and Cristiano Ronaldo have made the difference for Al-Nassr. Kingsley Coman is a player who is down.
Off, not in front of goal. He'll never lose that enthusiasm and appetite to score goals, Ronaldo. And he'll hit 1,000, no danger.
Well, that's his 801st. Titians, it's also a century of goals, although he has already passed that mark in all games for Al-Nassr. As changes are made, Kingsley Coman and Sadio Mane are going off. Players coming on: Abdullah Al-Amri and Abdul Rahman Gharib.
Brilliant bit of skill by Mane for the second goal. Outstanding touch and pass out to Wesley.
Wesley with an assist in his first game back at this level. But from Al Hazim's point of view, Don, we've seen a lot of teams around the bottom of the table often cave in games like this, and they haven't done it. It's taken Al-Nassr a long time to finish the job, which is something they can take from it.
Absolutely, and I think when you look at the game again on reflection in a day's time, I think we'll take a lot from the second half performance. They were very, very good. Al Hazim stayed in the game. It's just sometimes there's levels in football. We've been undone by 2 fantastic goals.
Al-Fatah getting a victory in this match week, so Al-Najma, Al-Oqdoud and Damak, the 3 teams left without a win, although Damak and Al-Oqdoud did get welcome points away from home earlier on today. The wait goes on for Al-Najma, losing to Al Ahly on Thursday. But it's tough unless you come up with the ability to heavily reinforce your team. Of course, we've seen Al Ahly, Al Qadsiya, Neom SC do that in recent years. Boutuil. Tonka. Bishal. That was clever. Gharib.
Should now just be keep ball time for Al-Nassr. Points are going to be theirs.
Wesley. Karim. There is Aboushal. The ball actually struck the corner flag there. Stayed in play. We've all enjoyed Al-Nassr's football at times this season. We've seen maybe a different side of their game tonight. It's been hard work for Makwana. Needs some support here. Almost finds it. In the end, Martinez will guide it back to Al-Akidi.
Yeah, it's another strength though of Al-Nassr. Before tonight, only 2 goals conceded. So defensively, very, very strong.
On in the goal-scoring charts. Wesley. Ticking towards the end of 6 minutes. Wesley still going. And then the free kick is given for his challenge on. I think it's...
I actually thought Wesley got the ball. There was just a collision just after.
Wesley's able to get back to his feet. And this should be the final action of the game anyway. And that's it. 6 wins out of 6 for Al-Nassr. And once again, it's the Portuguese dynamic duo, João Felix and Cristiano Ronaldo, who have sent them clear at the top of the Roshan Saudi League. Al-Hazim 0, Al-Nassr 2.